Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 6 of Masamune-ku no Revenge. So we're halfway into the series, and there's been talk going around whether or not the series is worth sticking with or not, which makes sense, especially after the whole discussion that we had last week about, the cliches and things like that, but I think things are balancing out so far. Like this episode, I wouldn't say it was bad. There was only one thing that I truly disliked about this episode, and that was the whole thing when Aki punched Masamune even though she told him to kiss her. It was that was the only thing I really did not like about the episode, but everything else was all right. Okay, it was entertaining, nothing great or anything like that. I still think the weakest episode is episode 3. With this episode, Masamune and Aki clearly didn't kiss, which I called from last week. I mean, everyone pretty much should have called it. Like, if you're familiar with these types of series, then you know that wasn't gonna happen. And then we go with Yoshino, and Yoshino's suspicious of Neko, and I can't blame her because I'm also suspicious of Neko as well. I'm not too sure if she's exactly a liar, because like, maybe this event did happen of how she met Masamune, but he doesn't remember or something like that. Like, maybe she actually did fall in love with him when he was fat or something, or she is confusing him with someone else. I'm not too sure. I feel like there's some truth behind Neko's story. And Neko, she ends up finding out about Yoshino and who she really is, and about like her fake personality and everything like that. So then Yoshino's straight with her now. And then they get dragged over to Masamune's house by Masamune's mom, and he's trying to hide all of his stuff, like so that no one finds out that he was, fat in the past, or really just doesn't want Neko to find out. And then Neko comes in, and then this is where it gets a little odd, because at the end of the episode we see that she has the old photograph of when Masamune was fat. So the question is, did she steal that photo from him when we didn't notice, or is that photo hers from the beginning? Like, was this just a copy of the photo that she had all along? I'm guessing we're supposed to assume that she stole it, but the possibility is still there that this is her copy of the photo. But like, when would she have taken this photo? Most likely when she was changing into her yukata, because we didn't see that scene at all. So most likely around that point is when she went into his room and took that photo. And Masamune, he's just all like, Neko's a really cool person. And if she wasn't such a liar, maybe this would have worked out. Because we see that Masamune and Neko could be a pretty good couple, because Masamune is focused on, not having too much calories so he doesn't gain weight, and Neko is focused on, just staying healthy, making sure she has her nutrients and stuff. Maybe this is supposed to hint to us that she doesn't have a very good, health. Maybe she has weak health or something like that, because, she was taking all these supplements. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe she has a weak immune system or something like that. We're not too sure. But overall, there's definitely more to Neko than meets the eye, and especially was hinted last week's episode 2, when she displayed some hints of possible yandere, when she was just like, oh, she won't be a problem. Stuff like that. So, there's definitely more to Neko. Is she crazy? Not too sure. It's a possibility. Definitely a possibility. Is she a total S? That is also a huge possibility. Yeah, but this episode was alright. Like I said, the only thing I hated was just that classic Baka, well, I don't think she said Baka, but like, she did, punch Masamune. Aki punched Masamune, so that was all annoying. But, yeah, let me know your thoughts on this episode and your suspicions with Neko and the photo, and catch me later as I review Kuzu no Honkai. I'm your female otaku. Sayonara.